It's time to make the donuts.
Hey all you cool cats and kittens. Here's another stupid ass episode for y'all. And guess what? We somehow do have something to talk about. Isn't that right, Jake?
You do, apparently. I have nothing. I'm just kind of here. I'm here and I'm ready to listen to whatever the fuck you have to say.
I mean, I can. Why don't we open up right now to just about what's going on in our lives in quarantine?
I'm not in quarantine, but sure.
I mean, I'm same here. I'm not even in quarantine, but I don't know. Just get some stuff off my chest. Let's see here. I hate how I go to the store and people like are just instantly judgy. You know, like you walk in there, they're looking at you with no mask on. They're like, "I hate you. You're an idiot." You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck, man? Let me live my life. I don't give a fuck if I have a mask on. I get what's going on. But I go out of the house once a week to a store, and I don't want to be judged for it. I hate it. It sucks. People look at you. They look at you all weird. It's like, don't make it weird. You're making it weird. You're looking at me like I'm a weirdo. I'm not a weirdo. You're a weirdo. I don't get it.
It's a whole weird time we're living in right now. I haven't been out too much, but like, I go to Dunkin' Donuts like every other day without a mask, so I'm probably gonna catch the thing anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's people definitely are we're in a judgy time. We're in a judgy time to be alive right now.
It's super judgy. It just sucks. You know, it's just like, stop being a bitch and maybe you'll feel better. I don't get it. It just
there's a lot of shit going on. Or well, there's not really any shit going on, but in a way, there's still a lot of shit going on.
Nothing. It sucks. What a shitty time. Like, what are we supposed to talk about?
The only sport going on right now is wrestling, and I already have a podcast about that, so.
Yeah, well, there's wrestling. And then, like, games. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go off about games. Games suck, too. All the games suck. Where are the new games? Like,
there's been a bunch. What are you talking about? They're just not games that you play.
Yeah, I know, and that sucks for me.
It's your fault.
It's my fault.
Broaden your horizons, and we wouldn't have this problem.
It's hard to broaden my horizon when I don't find their games enjoyable. I just don't.
Well, you are a fool, because there's a lot of good games right
now. If I showed you my Steam, like how many games I have, like I just clicked on it because I thought, you know, maybe I could show you, but it's not working. I don't know.
That was a poor choice. That was a poor choice to make.
Poor choice. It's stupid.
But yeah, I've been playing the same thing I was playing 2 weeks ago. I've been playing a lot of Persona 5 Royal. I ticked over. I think I just beat what would be the final boss in Persona 5 Vanilla. This one, yeah. And I'm already over the amount of time I put into Vanilla. So, yeah. So I think I'm at 92 hours, and I still probably have about 20 to 30 left.
Yeah, I'm pissed. Because the only game that I am really getting into, which is Minecraft Dungeons, doesn't come out for like another month.
Yeah, it's a May release. There's a lot coming out in May.
Sucks. I'm like, dude, you reel me in with a good game.
Yeah, there's nothing really in April. I mean, last week or the week before, I don't remember. I think it was last week. Final Fantasy VII Remake came out. And as soon as I'm done with Persona 5 Royal, then I'm 100% going to play Final Fantasy Remake. So hopefully I'll be able to talk about that in the next podcast, but I'm not entirely sure because Persona 5 has been taking up all of my time.
We don't know.
Most likely because I think I can. The way I've been playing the game, I can most likely bang it out in next week. So. Or within the next week, so I should be able to get some Final Fantasy chat next.
I mean, that'd be nice. I think that's something that you could go off about.
Yeah, a little bit. I've never played Final Fantasy VII, and it's universally known as like the best Final Fantasy game. So this is just a beefed up graphic remake, and there's a bunch of shit apparently. It's gonna be split into, I think, 3 parts that they talked about. So this is basically just the opening of the game, but it turned into a 40-hour full game.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, which is crazy. I'm really excited for it. But once I'm done with Final Fantasy, I'm probably gonna move on to a game called Catherine.
All right.
Yeah, which is a puzzle solver. It's super bizarre. It's from the same people who made Persona, so that's kind of why I'm going into it after Final Fantasy. But Final Fantasy needs to be played, so I'm gonna do that.
Play the shit out of Final Fantasy, and then you get into that bitch. That's content right there.
Yeah, so hopefully I'll have a bunch to talk about in the next couple weeks, in the next episode. But we'll see, because like I said, Persona 5 Royal has been consuming my life. I have been playing one other game though.
What is it?
I mentioned to you off stream here that I have been playing a dungeon crawler just like you. You've been playing Minecraft Dungeons.
Yes.
I just recently picked up a Diablo 3 campaign with a couple of my buddies. And we are just fucking destroying shit. You ever played any Diablo games?
I have. Brandon, if he's watching this, would be screaming in his chair saying, "Oh my god, I play Diablo! I play Diablo!" He loves it. He actually got me into it, and we played a little campaign once, dude. It was fun. It was a really fun game.
Yeah, I've only ever played 3, and I only played it on my Switch by myself. I've never played it with other people. But me and my buddy Mike, and my other buddy Mike, and my buddy Nick, we decided to
Firefighter Mike.
Yes, him. We decided to start a campaign, and it's been going very well. We played the last 2 nights. I think Friday into Saturday morning, I was up. The 3 of us were up until 4 in the morning. So
Jesus, dude.
Yeah. So it's been a lot of fun playing Diablo 3, and I'm excited to keep going because it's a really fun game. We just fucking shred people up. It's great.
Shred them up.
Yeah, it's good shit.
That's good. I mean, I've been playing the same shit.
Yeah, I really Apex, Call of Duty.
No, I don't really play Apex. I haven't really played Call of Duty. I've been getting super into Rocket League, trying to get good at Rocket League. I've been watching a ton of videos, and I actually hired a trainer.
I don't believe you.
I swear to God, I did.
That's sad.
I know, dude. A lot of people do it when they want to get better, and I've been getting a lot better. And I've been doing a lot of trading and stuff. Like there's like a big business aspect of it when you do trading. It's fun, dude. Like I find it super cool, like something to just pass the time while I'm waiting for something new.
I've played maybe a couple hours tops of Rocket League in my entire life.
Oh, dude, I love it so much.
I do not like that game.
Yeah, the cars flying, aerial.
I'm bad at it. I'm bad at it, so I don't like it for that reason.
Oh, you gotta practice it.
It's just not fun for me. I just don't enjoy games like that. I don't know.
Oh god.
I'm not big on it, but I know it's super popular, and my buddy Nick, who have been playing Diablo with, he plays that game religiously. So
yeah, I know Kurt. I don't know if Kurt still plays it. I was playing the other day with Caleb. Me and Caleb played a few games together.
Yeah, Kurt still plays it a lot. He plays it a ton, and it's a game that people enjoy, but it's just not my thing. Like kind of like you don't like RPGs and JRPGs and shit.
Yeah.
I don't like stuff like that.
That's true.
But I don't even know how to describe it. Is it a sports game? Like what?
It's a sports game. It's a sport. It's soccer, but with cars that you can fly and do crazy shit with.
I mean, I know what it is, but like
there's combos you have to learn and like.
But what? Can it even be considered a sports game?
Yeah, it can. Just a soccer.
I guess. Yeah, I guess it's just car soccer.
They have hoops. They have ice hockey on it now.
I haven't played since vanilla. Like when it first came out, I don't think.
They have a new game mode that just released 2 days ago. It's called Heat Seeker. Every time you hit the ball, like say I'm on the blue team, I hit the ball, it turns blue and it goes like it has a magnet effect towards the other side, like their net, so it goes straight to their net.
Oh,
and
that's interesting.
And then when they save it and they hit it, it turns orange and it goes towards our net. Like it's heat seeking to the nets. But every time it's touched, the ball goes faster. Until it goes to 200 kilometers an hour. Like it's fucking flying back and forth.
That seems
until it's where the ball gets too fast, where you can't save it. Like, you're flying up trying to save it. It's like, it's so hard.
So probably high-scoring games in that game mode.
Well, it's a game of first to 7 wins.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's super competitive. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, competitive things. I've talked about this many a times on this podcast. Competitive games and like multiplayer. I don't play multiplayer games ever. I just don't like them. I have no interest in playing with other people for the most part. You give me a 40 to 100 hour RPG, and I'm like, cool. This is my shit.
This is my shit.
Yeah,
I like that.
But multiplayer, I can't do.
That's fine though.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has their own preference, and it's good to get the coverage on this podcast. I mean, you have those things. I have the things you won't talk about because you won't play them. But I at least try those things, unlike some people.
Hey, I do try. I do dabble.
Yeah, sure. I mean, no.
I wasn't going to try Minecraft Dungeons the beta. I wasn't going to do it because I said it's not my kind of game.
That's true. That's true. You did try that one out.
I loved it.
I'm excited for that one when it does come out.
Oh, dude. So. I'm taking the day off of work. Like, that's how much
I'm not that excited.
I'm very excited.
The last time I took a day off for a video game was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Switch.
Oh, that's sick.
That's and it was well worth it. It was well worth it.
That would be
I just played the shit out of it and unlocked a bunch of characters, and it was fucking great.
Oh, yeah. So I want to talk about something non-game related.
Sure.
In my life that has improved. Like, this happened 2 days ago.
Did you buy some boner pills or something?
Nah, dude. That was last week.
Oh, okay. All right.
Jillian has had a bed for 6 years, like the same mattress. And when I met her 3 years ago, that's the mattress we slept on. We brought it to our apartment. That's the mattress we slept on.
Mm-hmm.
But like the past like few months, my back hurts. The fucking bed's just all like kind of lumpy. I'm like, this sucks. We need a new bed. So this coronavirus pandemic, the mattress sales have gone down. So the prices have gone way down. So I took advantage of this, and I went and I bought a king-size mattress, dude.
Okay.
My life has changed dramatically in the past 2 days.
Dramatically? Did you just say that out loud? Yeah. Dramatically. Dramatically.
Dramatically.
Dramatically is not a word. Pick up a dictionary.
Oh my god, that's going on a sweatshirt. You know that, right?
Dramatically? I can
Dramatically.
Make that. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. I have no idea what it means, but yeah, sure.
Dramatically, I don't know. Dramatically got better. My back, dude, it feels great. My back feels great. I had back issues.
Oh, I get what you did. It was like drastically and dramatically.
Yes.
You combined them. Okay, yeah, all right. I see what you did there.
It's gonna be a t-shirt.
Yeah, see, I got a new bed like a little while ago. They say you're supposed to change mattresses every like 5 years or something. I feel like that seems right. But the one I got, I don't even remember when I got it. But at the time, it seemed perfect, and then I kept sleeping on it, and I'm like, wow, this actually sucks, but now I'm stuck with it because it costs money.
Yeah. I didn't like it at first because it's, like, firm.
Yeah.
I needed a firm mattress for my back, though.
Yep, that's where I'm at, too, because I had one of the Tempur-Pedics, and then that just got...
we were sleeping on.
They're good. I mean, they're good. I like them, but it just got to be too firm. So I needed one, like, right under, and then I got, like, kind of like a pillow top kind of deal, and it's still pretty firm, though.
Nice.
Yeah, we've resorted to talking about mattresses because there's nothing else to talk about. There's no sports. There's no sports. Well, we could talk Christian McCaffrey. He's a white dude that just got paid as the highest running back in the league.
Yeah, that's the only thing. If you said that like 10 years ago, saying the highest fucking paid running back is a white guy, I'd be like, yeah, right.
That's the only thing to talk about in football.
Yeah, right.
Nothing else has been happening.
OBJ apparently wants out of Cleveland.
No, he doesn't. Everybody else thinks OBJ wants out of Cleveland. No one has talked.
What's your argument? Why you think he's not? Why he doesn't want? Like, why he wants to stay?
He played a season injured. Why wouldn't he want to prove himself on this team that he knows is good when he's not injured?
That's true.
There's no everybody else. He wanted out of Cleveland last season, according to everybody else, and he's still there now. So we'll see. Like, basically, I'll believe it when I see it, because right now it's all happenstance and hearsay, and everyone seems to want him out more than he wants out.
Okay. Damn.
And it's not Browns fans; it's everybody else.
Everybody else wants him out of there.
Yeah.
They all want him to go on their team.
Pretty much,
it's
and I don't blame them.
Fan pressure.
A healthy OBJ with a Baker Mayfield that can actually do well is going to be really good.
Yeah.
And I know Baker can. I've seen him do it. So he just need, and the O-line is already stacked for next year, and we haven't even had the draft yet. I believe it's like tomorrow or something.
That's next week.
Is it next week?
Yeah.
Okay, it's coming.
I can't wait for the draft, bro. It's gonna be so nice.
That'll be something to talk about.
Oh, that's gonna be a lot to talk
luckily.
about. Yeah, the draft is, dude. I can't wait.
It's Thursday. I was close. It's on Thursday. It's not next week.
Wait, it's on Thursday. Yeah, it's next week.
It's not. This is Sunday. So that we're in the current week, you fool.
Oh my god! Look at you, you're technical.
Yeah, we're in the week, baby.
Oh my god, it's in the week.
Yeah.
But, I hope the Patriots trade up and get Tua.
That will not happen.
I hope that happens.
I can promise you that won't happen. What are they going to trade? They have nothing to trade.
If that happens and they get Tua, I'm just going to look at everyone and be like, we're back, bitches.
They have nothing to trade. Who are they going to trade? Julian Edelman, a 100-year-old wide receiver? No.
People want him, even though he's a million years old.
Yeah, sure. Not to trade for a #1 pick. That's stupid. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. No, he's going to something. He's going to either the Lions or the Dolphins. And that makes sense.
I heard Watson might be. He's hinting at going to the Dolphins.
That would be interesting. It would probably only happen next year.
He was even wearing a Dolphins shirt not too long ago.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
it would happen. It would have to happen next year. But there's also been talks of him going to the Patriots next year. So I mean, nothing's happening with Watson this year, in my opinion, unless they surprise trade him, which is totally possible because no one expected them to trade any DeAndre Hopkins. So
no one expected that.
I don't know. Anything can happen with that team.
Why they would do that?
That team's a fucking barn fire. Yep. So I have no idea what's gonna happen. They signed Brandon Cook, so that's a massive signing.
That is a pretty big signing.
It's not. That's a fucking terrible signing. That's a horrible person to have. That's a horrible person to have as your #1.
He's fast.
Horrible. He's fast, but he's injury prone.
He's an over-the-top receiver.
He's fast, but he's injury prone. All they have is over-the-top receivers. That's all they have. Their 1 and 2 and 3 now are Kenny Stills, who is the guy that does that, Brandon Cooks, and then Will Fuller. Those are their receivers right now. All people that you have to throw deep to, or they won't catch anything.
Shit, that's true.
And then Randall Cobb is there too.
Randall Cobb.
Like what? Randall Cobb is just holding on to former glory. He hasn't been good since he left the Packers.
I don't know. He had a couple big plays in last playoff season though.
Everybody has big plays. Like you can't judge a person by his big plays.
If you have to judge a person on their, it's when the big plays count. Like in the
Kenny Stills has nothing but big plays in his career, and he still sucks as a regular wide receiver. So
that's true.
I mean, it's just factual. He's not good. Kenny Stills not good. Brandon Cooks is better. He's gonna help, but
after he's still got drilled on the Patriots a few times, I don't know.
In my opinion, he's still not a #1. He's a #2 at best, and if he stays healthy, that's a big thing. Because Will Fuller won't. Will Fuller's not gonna be healthy. What?
Brandon Cooks and N'Keal Harry, who's better?
Right now?
Yeah.
Brandon Cooks still. N'Keal Harry has only played 1 season, and he was average. He was fine.
Yeah, he was kind of average.
It's kind of hard to tell. However, if Jarrett Stidham is the quarterback for the Patriots next year, or whenever this year, I guess, if anything starts up, who the fuck knows at this point. If Jarrett Stidham is the quarterback, I am actually really excited for Jacoby Myers next year, and less so N'Keal Harry. Or Edelman.
I think Jacoby Myers has a lot of potential. Tom Brady just didn't want to work with him.
Yeah, and he's, from what I saw of Jarrett Stidham, Jacoby Myers is his #1 guy. So we're going to have to wait and see, because Stidham right now is going to be the quarterback. And if I was a Patriots fan, I would not be thrilled with that, but we'll see.
Yeah, I heard that Ian Rappaport said if Patriots fans think that Jarrett Stidham is our starting quarterback, that we're sadly mistaken.
Hard to tell. It's hard to tell right now because they haven't made any moves. They haven't made any moves, and unless they do in the draft, which I don't know what they trade away.
Well, the thing is, the Sports Hub, they're talking about, like, listen, you don't just wait for your guy. You don't wait for your guy to fall down the draft board, then you take him, and you're like, oh, we have our guy, we wanted you all along. A team that trades up and sacrifices to get their guy is how you get your guy. Like, that's what Kansas City did with, like, Patrick Mahomes. I'm trying to think of another guy a team traded up for.
I'm pretty sure the Bears traded up for Mitchell Trubisky.
Yes, they did actually. So I'm just saying, you normally trade up to get your guy. And
it doesn't always work out.
It doesn't, but everyone's saying that Belichick's going to trade up and get Tua.
But what does he trade? That's the thing.
I have no idea.
That's the thing. Like, they don't have great draft picks. They have decent draft picks, but they don't have great draft picks. They never do.
The thing is, if we trade, I think we might do something to our defense because we actually still have a kind of decent defense with the McCoy.
Decent, but you've let a lot of people go there too.
Yeah, we just need better linebackers.
And honestly, what I think you have to do if you want to trade with, say, the Lions to get up there and get Tua, you're gonna have to trade away Gilmore in that deal. You are.
Here's the thing: we somehow have to keep Gilmore. That's the whole thing out of it.
I get that that's what you want.
Patrick, no, what's his face? Pat Patricia.
Matt Patricia.
Dude,
Patricia. Pat Patricia, yes.
I don't even know.
It's hard. Words are hard.
He's he loves the Patriots. He loves taking secondhand used items from the Patriots. He loves it.
Yeah, and he wants Gilmore because they just got rid of Slay.
I guarantee Belichick's gonna find a way to make a deal with him to trade for that 3rd round pick and give him some.
You mean the 3rd pick overall?
The 3rd pick overall.
Yeah.
Just to make him happy. I don't know who he's gonna give him. We don't have Hightower anymore. I think
he's gonna give him Gilmore.
I don't think he's gonna give him Gilmore.
That's the only way you get it.
Such a bad decision.
It would have to be. It would have to be Gilmore and probably either the Patriots' 1st round or 2nd round.
Shit.
That's the only way that deal happens, in my opinion. I could be proven very wrong this week, but right now that's the only way I see something like that happening with at least the Lions.
I mean, I'm trying to think of who the Lions could actually use.
Well, they just got rid of Darius Slay, which was their cornerback.
No, I'm saying like offensively. Do you think the Lions can use someone?
Edelman, I guess.
No, I'm thinking along the lines of like running back, like James White or Burkhead.
I don't think Sexy Rexy has a lot of trade potential. James White could, but I don't think they need a running back, really. Dead air.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard. You know what I mean? I just don't know who the Lions. Like the Lions are all around kind of a shit team, but they have nice players.
I don't think they trade for offense. That's what if anything, they'd take from that Patriots defense because one, Matt Patricia is a defensive coach anyway, and it would just make the most sense. I think they're a very solid offense. With Matt Stafford healthy last year, they were probably a playoff team.
They probably were. But you know what?
But then Stafford has a broken back, so we'll see.
Fucking Matt Stafford, piece of shit. Play with a broken back, idiot.
I mean, he didn't play with a broken back. He broke his back. Well, he didn't break his back either. It was like a spinal thing.
What a bitch.
I like Matt Stafford a little bit. He's like an all right dude. We're good friends. We're good pals.
So you guys talk still?
Yeah. His back hurts, but other than that, he's doing just fine.
Mattress. His back will feel better.
But the thing with the Lions is, if Stafford didn't get hurt, and if Kerryon didn't get hurt, Kerryon Johnson, their running back, they are almost definitely a playoff team. And if they beef up their defense and keep even the same offense, I think they're perfectly fine.
Do you think they'll still? You don't think the coaching is going to be a factor of why their season will still be terrible?
Like I said, their season was only terrible because of the injuries, really. They were fine before that, like up until Stafford left the game, but I don't know. It's interesting. I do think Matt Patricia is not that good of a coach.
No.
But this is his last year if they can't pull it together.
Yeah, I mean, sure. I say the first 5 games, if he doesn't do well, they're going to give him the boot.
I don't know if they'll fire him mid-season, but I think if they don't have a winning record this year, he is definitely gone.
Damn. Dude, Matt's
or at least make the playoffs. Like, they have to at least make the playoffs.
Like,
well, there's going to be... I think it's this year they're doing extra playoff teams, so they have a better chance.
They do have a better chance, but aren't they shortening the season?
We don't know yet. I doubt it. I don't think they would.
The season.
No. There's no rhyme or reason to do that yet. Because I mean, football doesn't start till like September anyway, so there's no reason to make decisions right now.
Yeah, I mean, they still have the draft, which is pretty crazy, but...
Yeah, no, I'm thrilled.
Awesome.
It's going to be a very different draft. It's going to be a very different kind of draft, but I'm still pretty excited for it. And it's sports. Like I said, other than wrestling, this is the most sports we've gotten other than fucking marble racing. So
I mean,
so it's pretty exciting.
I heard on the radio the other day that, like, oh, they should bring back baseball. It's going to bring back everyone's love. I'm like, I hate baseball.
I can't stand baseball.
I don't know a friend of mine that likes baseball. I hate it. I think it's stupid.
Yeah,
it's
baseball
boring.
is so boring.
It's a dead sport. Just get over it.
No, because it's still very marketable. So I don't think that's accurate. But
yeah, but you don't really have any superstars anymore.
There's a ton of superstars. There's so many superstars in baseball.
Yeah, but like, not like LeBron James big. Not like Tom Brady big.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah,
I
there's
mean,
less
for Boston,
marketable.
we had Big Papi.
David Ortiz was on that level. Yeah.
So, and then you had Derek Jeter.
Jeter was on that level. Even A-Rod was on that level.
A-Rod was on that level, but
yeah. I
you
mean,
think
you
of
could
those
say
three, right? And I can't really think of anyone else right now.
I mean, the closest one I can think of is like Mike Trout. He's like one of the big guys right now.
Yeah, but he's not playing
but even
for
still,
2 weeks because of his like kid being.
He's
born.
not playing at all.
No. Well, so when they bring back the season, he's not gonna They wanted to bring back.
I don't think there's gonna be an MLB season.
Yeah, they're talking about it. If they brought back the season, he said, "Yeah, I'm not coming back."
Well, meh. But still, that's the only one I can think of, and still, he's not even on the level of the people we just.
No, he's not on the level because I don't know. It just he doesn't play like them. He's not as
he's good, but
even
he's
like
not
Manny Ramirez. Thank you. That
not
guy,
on that level either.
No, but he's above average. The guy was a fucking tank.
He was. He had his moments. Yeah, he was pretty good.
But I'm just saying, like, he's kind of on that level where he's not great, but dude, he's good.
Trout is better than Ramirez.
You think so?
Yeah. Overall, I think so. And especially as a power hitter, for sure. I am not in a place to talk baseball, so
neither am I.
So let's
terrible. Man, I just say get rid.
Because I'm sure I'll offend some people, so.
I'll offend some bitches.
Nah, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like dealing with that.
All right, so you want to go into our supervillain thing?
Sure. We're not drafting supervillains though. We're just drafting villains.
Yeah, we're not supervillains, but we're drafting villains.
Because if they were supervillains, we would be strictly in comic land, but we're not. So.
Oh, I didn't save. That sucks.
Oh, so you're going off the cuff now?
Nope, I have it saved. I found it.
Okay.
All right, I'll let you go first.
You're not letting me. You don't have a choice.
I don't have a choice.
I am going.
So
I am going first because. Oh my god! What are you doing? What are you doing?
There is a sun in my eyes.
Yeah, I did notice that. You're definitely bright. You're definitely bright right now. Well, not anymore because you're not in frame, but you were definitely bright.
Oh my gosh.
Are you fixed? Are we good? Yeah.
The sun was just like in my face. Like, hey,
I'm in the dark.
Bitch. I know you're pretty dark in there, huh?
Yeah, I'm in the dark. Just because I felt like it. I don't know.
It. All right.
Yeah.
Numero uno, Jake.
The first pick is actually a supervillain.
Okay.
I know I said that this isn't a supervillain draft, but when you think of villains, you think of probably the best villain to ever exist, and he's Batman's arch nemesis. He's the Joker. That is my first pick. Specifically Heath Ledger Joker, because that's the best Joker. That's the best Joker, but it is all of the Jokers, because there's been many Jokers, and all of them are super fucking evil.
Yeah, I think Heath Ledger Joker is the top villain of all time.
Heath Ledger Joker is the best Joker.
He's the best acted
that's just true.
Joker. I mean, his acting makes him the best villain of all time. Like, how do you?
I mean, really, if you think about it, Joker's the most marketable villain. We were talking about marketable baseball players. Joker's the most marketable villain. Because there's been so many versions of him.
Oh, there's been a million from like 1960s to like now.
Yeah, Joker. I mean, ever since comics have been around, Joker pretty much has been around. So
that's true.
He's definitely number one as far as popularity goes. And if you really think about it, he should just be number one overall, and he is because I picked him.
Damn, I like it. That's a good first one.
It was the right first one.
Yeah, sure. We'll see. I'm gonna have to go with my overall first pick. I thought you were gonna pick him, but apparently not. Thanos, I thought. I'm gonna go super villain. Because I love Thanos. I love the
Is that who you're picking? That's who you're picking?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Dude, the guy's
Yeah, I actually forgot about Thanos.
Guy's a legend. I don't know.
He's not on my list.
He's not on your list?
No,
Jesus,
I forgot
bro.
about him.
He's like the ultimate villain. Like no one can stop him. But obviously he was stopped. After he killed half the population of everything.
Yeah, but then they all came back, so I mean, what good was he?
You know what? He still psychologically fucks some people up. I think
that's not a good argument for me because
he has a double-edged sword. I think it's called.
That's true.
I forget what it's called.
He's got a badass sword.
I used to wield one in Dark Souls. I forget what it's called.
I don't know. But my argument that he didn't win in the end is kind of irrelevant for all of these because the villains almost never win.
Yeah, the villains never win.
So that's kind of an irrelevant argument.
Except for my third villain. They won.
Okay.
They won.
Interesting. I mean, Thanos won briefly.
He did win briefly.
He won briefly.
He did win.
Mm-hmm.
But then the Avengers bent the rules, went back in time, and then he lost. So technically, the Avengers are little bitches breaking the rules.
All right, so I'm on to my second pick, and I am venturing out of the realm of comic books into the realm of film, and picking probably the most iconic film villain of all time.
I'm just gonna write it down.
He is wearing all black. How much more evil can you get than Darth Vader?
Yeah.
The man who is he's the foil in most of the Star Wars movies.
Yes, I know why you say Darth Vader. I get it. Because he's crazy. Anakin loses his goddamn mind. Kills a bunch of fucking Jedi babies. More like children. I don't know. Yeah. And then he's just a douchebag choking people out. I get it. But I don't think he's the biggest villain of the Star Wars series.
If we're talking marketability, he is.
There's marketability, yes.
Yeah, which I'm going popularity. I'm going best villains of all time, popularity, what they've done. I mean, I feel like Darth Vader is number one. Not number one. Joker's number one, but number two for sure. Darth Vader.
I mean, if you have, like, say, someone that's looking into our group, right? Like, say that's someone looking into our categories that we picked here. People that don't watch Star Wars are going to see Darth Vader and be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that's like,
knows
the majority of people have seen it.
Yeah, so maybe my next pick, which was Senator Palpatine, might be able to swing the other way. Because people who know it might be like, oh, Darth Vader was Senator Palpatine's little bitch. Slapped him around for a little bit. He looked like a fucking retired, old, fucking soggy ballsack face, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's a good pick, but I mean the same anti-argument is kind of there, or counter-argument, I guess. Is anti-argument a thing?
Oh, yeah.
Counter? Whatever. If people haven't seen Star Wars, they know who Palpatine is way less than they know who Darth Vader is.
Exactly.
So it's kind of two sides of the same coin, because if they don't know Star Wars, they probably still know who Darth Vader is just because he's everywhere. And if they don't know Star Wars, they've probably never heard of Emperor or Palpatine.
Senator Palpatine. What a dick.
There we go.
I don't know, Senator Palpatine, dude. Just crazy power.
It's a good pick.
In the Star Wars series, dude.
It's definitely a good pick. He was super powerful. He definitely killed some bitches as well. He definitely killed some bitches in his time.
Definitely slayed bitches too. Like that guy definitely slayed.
Okay, so this one might be close to home for you.
Oh.
I am going back to comics.
Yes.
I am picking one of the most iconic villains in the Marvel both cinematic and comic universe.
I know who you're gonna pick.
I am picking the trickster god Loki. Yes. Yes, that is my pick.
Mischief.
Yes, the trickster himself. The man who faked his own death. Maybe multiple times. Maybe, who knows? Yeah, he's just a bad man. He's always trying to get around shit. Sometimes you think he's good,
the Tesseract.
but he's not.
I love Loki, man. That guy is such a great villain.
And in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, in the movies, he's one of the most entertaining characters there is, too.
Oh, he is, dude, because you never know. Is he good? Is he bad? Is he there? Is he not? Like,
right, exactly.
Who's he working for? Is he actually working with Thor? You never
Loki
know.
works for himself. Loki is that much of a villain that he only cares about himself.
Or, well, he cares about getting away from the Hulk, because the Hulk made him look like a little bitch.
All villains are kind of a little bitch in a way.
I don't know, they are running. They always run.
Yeah, they always try to escape, but then the hero kicks their ass.
Except for Thanos. Thanos didn't try to escape.
That's true. He killed a lot of people.
He did. He did a good job. Good job, Thanos.
Number 3 from Maiku.
This is my villain that did win.
Okay.
It's all about perspective, this villain.
Oh yeah, you said that this was a villain that wins.
Basket.
Is that a real pick?
Yes. She's a super villain. She's a super villain. This bitch, she killed her husband. He's in the septic tank. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
What are you gonna say?
What
are you gonna say?
She's not technically a villain, though.
It depends.
I'll give you the pick because it means you're gonna lose. But she's not a villain. Her main goal. She did kill her husband. This is true. But her main goal is to rescue tigers. Like, how does that make her a villain?
Well, she didn't rescue any tigers. She has a million.
She did. Yeah, that she releases into the wild.
She doesn't release those into the wild.
No, she doesn't. She's just as bad as everyone else in that show.
She's making the most money out of it. So
I think the real villain in that show is Doc Antle.
Dude, that guy has like 1 million wives.
Yeah.
He pays him $100 a week, and he's like, "Yeah, you can leave anytime you want, but I need like 18 wives." I don't know.
That guy was fucking nuts. That guy was crazy.
House? I don't know. That guy's a fucking dirtbag.
Yeah, that guy's probably number 1 villain. Like, Joe Exotic sucks, sure. Joe Exotic sucks, Carol Baskin sucks, Jeff Lowe sucks. They're all terrible. Everyone's terrible. But Doc Antle, he runs a sex cult with tigers. That's crazy.
Like, how is that overlooked? Like, how does Netflix look at that and be like, we'll get to that another day.
Wait a minute. Maybe that's what season 2 will be about, because there's going to be a season 2, they say. Yeah, that would be awesome.
It goes into his life.
Fuck yeah, I would love, but then the thing with Doc Antle, though. Huh?
Is he albino?
No.
He just looks albino in a way.
He's just a white dude.
We're
all albino, dummy. What does that even mean?
He just has that vibe.
The dude doesn't have fucking red ass eyes. That's what albinos have. They're pale and got red eyes. So that makes it my pick then, yeah? Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with another mainline villain in a mainline movie series. I am gonna go with.
Wait a minute.
Someone. Sure.
Oh yeah, it's all you. I said the last one.
Yeah, you picked Carol Baskin like a psychopath.
What's your last pick?
This is not my last pick. I have 2 more picks.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm reading it wrong. You have 2.
What's wrong with you? So my 4th pick, not my last pick, is going to be fucking Voldemort from the Harry Potter series. That man basically won. I mean, he won and then didn't win. That's kind of he got fucked in the end. Yeah.
You know that Vikings game where what's his face caught the pass at the end?
Yep.
Ended up winning that fucking overtime play, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally Voldemort. He had the game in the bag, and then Harry Potter with his little fucking scars, like, zap, no bitch, this is all me. And then, he just looks like a loser now.
But if you want to talk power, Voldemort's probably the most powerful one. Well, maybe Loki because he's a god, but right, Voldemort's one of the most nasty. Voldemort's one of the most powerful ones on either of our lists, just overall.
I mean, yeah, you gotta think about it. Like, Darth Vader, he only had the mind of the Force.
Yeah, he had the Force, yeah.
He had, like, lightsabers, but he didn't have fucking, like, crazy, insane, like, magical powers. Like, they come out of nowhere, out of a fucking stick this big.
Yeah.
Like, he can fucking... The Dementors, they were definitely on Lord
I mean, the Force could be considered a magic, kind of. Palpatine, too. Palpatine too. In a way, it is a magical act.
It's like a magician. It's like kind of like a wizard in a way,
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, but Loki, obviously, he's a god, so no one's more powerful than him.
Yeah, he's gonna. If you're on a god scale, it's like don't even fucking try.
And then there's Carol Baskin on your list, who is literally an annoying lady who killed her husband.
But you know what? It has to happen. I had to say it.
I guess. I was joking about making that my first pick, and then I just didn't because that's silly, and then you actually did it. What a guy.
So, I forget what year it was, but there was a year, 1897.
Okay.
And I did some research on this because we were talking. I went to Jillian's house with her parents the other day, and we were talking about like, what if like the world, like a volcano went off. Like how they talk about volcanoes going off.
Yeah.
They could send the world would have no sun for a year.
Sure. Yeah.
Last time that happened was 1897.
Are you gonna pick Yellowstone National Park as your fucking fourth villain?
Dracula.
Oh. Okay.
Because Dracula was written when there was no sun for a year. It was completely dark, a scary kind of gray time, and Dracula was written. I feel like that's kind of a cool story and a cool villain to have.
That's an interesting one. I didn't think
back in like the 70s and the 80s, dude, Dracula was like a fucking up and coming, like a scary villain.
Are we allowed to draft? It's my pick. But I'll get a reading from you. Are we allowed to draft real-life villains?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, we can?
Yep.
Okay, well, I pick Hitler. So, if we're allowed to draft real-life villains, yeah, I'm gonna pick the guy who killed like 6 million Jews. Yeah, that's gonna be my pick. My final pick in the villain draft is Hitler. And technically it could be considered a movie pick as well, because there's been a ton of movies about Hitler. So, boom, my final pick is fucking Hitler.
Damn it, dude. I thought you were gonna say Hillary for a second.
No! Well, that's true too. For different reasons. But Hitler's worse. Hitler's a little bit worse.
Hitler's a very worse. I can't believe I didn't even think about that.
Well, when you were talking like history and shit, I was like, oh, he's gonna pick someone real. So I thought you were gonna go with like, actually I can't tell you because you have another pick, so I'm not gonna say anything. But I thought you were gonna go with someone real.
I mean, I wasn't gonna go for someone real, but I could.
I'm glad I could, because Hitler's the worst person ever. He is #1 villain. He's world villain #1.
He's world villain #1. Like, you think of Kim Jong-un and you're just like, nah, dude, Hitler was like...
He's nothing compared to Hitler.
Like, you think about, like, who are, like, some killers? Like, famous world killers.
Like, Ted Bundy and fucking... But these people are nothing compared to Hitler.
Was the first one, yeah.
Ted Bundy's like the most popular one, most popularized one.
Growing up, Jake, you're gonna get this one. Growing up, who is the worst villain?
I think I might know.
Say it.
Scar?
Yep. How did you know? No way you knew that. Yeah, dude, Scar. Like, literally, think of a worse human being, but not a human being.
Yeah, I was a very young child when that movie came out. I watched it a lot. Apparently, I was desensitized to him murdering Mufasa over and over again.
Oh, you weren't upset about it?
I don't know. I don't remember. I was like 1 year old, so how the fuck am I supposed to remember? But I know I watched it a lot.
That scene, bro. It's like, how do you betray someone like that, you know?
I know I watched it a lot, so I, as a tiny baby child, it must not have affected me much.
Apparently, Jake is a baby. You're just like, I don't give a fuck about anything. Yeah.
It's like, fuck Mufasa, that stupid piece of shit. I never liked him anyway.
Yeah, fucking Team Scar over here. Jake's over there, fucking has a pocket fucking knife.
I'm like, yeah, Scar's my dude. I've always liked villains. I've always liked villains more than I've liked heroes anyway. So maybe that makes sense. Maybe that's how I was. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm a crazy person. Yeah, I've always been like, oh, the villains are so much cooler. The villains are way cooler, except for Hitler. I don't think he's cool.
I'm trying to think of like, I'm gonna look it up while I'm here, but off the top of your head, since we're talking about villains, who's the funniest villain you've ever like kind of encountered?
Oh, Hades from Hercules. That's the right answer. Yeah. Yeah, James Woods fucking Hades. Yeah. Yep. If we're talking hilarious villains, he's probably #1. Joker was a hilarious villain.
He was pretty funny.
In a way. He was also sadistic, but he was also relatively hilarious at times.
Yeah, Hades is he's number 11.
On what? Are you looking up Disney villains?
Nah, it says funniest villains of all time. Bane.
What about
Bane for The Dark Knight Rises is number 8.
Bane wasn't funny though. He talked like this. Like, he wasn't funny though.
No, he wasn't. Loki's at number 3 actually.
Loki's funny. Hitler's not funny. Not funny.
No.
Artistic, but not funny.
Artistic,
not a funny guy. Hey,
Nope.
think about it this way: what if art school like worked out for him? Do you think this would have happened? Probably not. But no, they had to go and reject him for art school.
Who told Hitler he could not be in art? Because you
Unbelievable.
You fucked
Unbelievable.
Up.
They did. They caused.
Fucked up.
I'm not gonna say that. I don't know. So what are some honorable mentions? Because I have a lot on my list.
Oh, dude. Who's the guy from Dodgeball who owns the Globo gym?
Oh, I forget his name.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, I forget his name, but he was great. That's a great villain, but not worthy of a best villains of all time list.
What's his name? What's his name, dude?
He was like, I don't remember. I know it was played by Ben Stiller though. That's all I remember.
Oh, I'm gonna play a little clip, dude. Ready?
Okay. Can we hear it?
Yeah.
I can't hear it.
Oh, it's not very loud.
No.
Oh my god.
It cannot be heard.
Dude.
You're just playing a video for yourself. At
yeah,
this
no,
point.
they can hear it though. They can actually hear it.
Because you got the audio coming through.
Yeah,
I can't hear it.
Audio.
Yeah. So I'm just sitting here like, cool. I see ladies working out.
Oh my god, he looks so fucking ugly.
He's
oh
such
my
a goofy
god, he has the
character.
fucking huge stash.
Yeah.
Like, you can't really see it. Maybe if you see it on the camera. Look at him, dude. How funny is that? Oh, this guy's such an asshole.
He was a good character though.
Oh, dude, this is probably his greatest fucking like funniest role.
Yeah, he was. That's a great movie. Dodgeball.
Remember at the end where he gets super fucking fat and all he does is eat?
I thought of our next draft.
What's our next draft?
Movie draft, baby!
Oh my god, yes. Movie draft. I'm so in for that. That's our next one.
Should we do comedy movies specifically or all movies? Because...
Does stand-up comedy count?
No.
Okay, then yes. Comedy movies.
Okay, we'll do greatest comedies of all time. Comedy movies of all time next week. We'll do that, or not next week, but the next podcast. Yeah, that'll be a good one. So one of my big honorable mentions that I wanted to pick, but as soon as I was told I could pick Hitler, I mean, I have to do it.
You have to do it.
But someone who is not on the level of Hitler, but could be comparatively to maybe some.
Can I guess?
Maybe to some people, King Joffrey from Game of Thrones.
Oh, Joffrey's a piece of shit.
People really hate that guy. Ramsay Bolton was another option from the same show, obviously.
I thought you were gonna say Jared from Subway.
He's a real life villain. He touched kids. Yeah, he touched kids. He's a real life
piece of shit.
He gave him the old footlong.
Oh no.
I had Hans Gruber from Die Hard. That's a big one.
Hannibal Lecter. You have
Hannibal Lecter I had on my list. I had Freddy Krueger, who I'm upset I couldn't draft.
Dude. I was thinking about Freddy Krueger.
There's Freddy Krueger. There's Mike Myers. There's fucking Jason. Like, there's all of those. I had Sauron from Lord of the Rings. Giant eyeball man. That's a big one. I had Jaws. Jaws was on my list.
Jaws.
The shark.
What's Jaws' real name? If Jaws had a family, what would Jaws' real name be?
It was the name of the fake shark that. No, the name of the fake shark was named Bruce.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, is that why they named in Finding Nemo the shark Bruce?
Probably, yeah. That'd be my guess.
I
also had Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh my god.
Which is the second podcast. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one.
Manta Ray.
Manta Ray. This is the second podcast in a row. Shut up.
Sorry.
Shut up. We're not talking about Every Villain Is Lemons right now. The Alaskan Bullworm is good. But this is the second podcast in a row I brought up Powerpuff Girls.
I know, dude. This is the second week in a row.
Yeah, it's a great show. They ruined it by bringing it back.
Wait, what? They brought it back?
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
I think it's gone again though. My last two were Negan from. Oh no, I have Negan from The Walking Dead.
That makes sense.
He killed off one of the massive fan favorite characters in that show. I'm not gonna spoil it for people who haven't seen it, but he killed off two massive characters in that show. I also had Skeletor from He-Man, and that I didn't pick that one because I've never seen He-Man in my entire life. It was never my thing. So but I know it's also a huge villain, so that it exists. And then I have Mr. Burns from The Simpsons.
Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. Okay.
Yeah, in the movie he tried to cover the sun.
What a dick.
Yeah, I know, he's an asshole. But then, you know, I couldn't pick any of these people because you were like, yeah, pick real life people. And I'm like, oh, Hitler, yeah.
Oh, Hitler. I have to go with Hitler.
The most evil man ever to exist, Hitler.
He literally is the most evil man to ever exist.
Hey, our next draft is going to be dictators and evil people. Yes, that's our next draft.
Dictators. Oh, God.
We're not going to do that.
World leaders that suck.
Let's not do that. Some of them might find us if they're still kicking.
Hillary.
Oh God, no! Don't even say that out loud. We're in trouble now.
She's like Voldemort's name. You can't.
We're gonna get doxxed.
Don't say it.
He who shall not be named. Her fucking husband's awesome though.
Oh, dude.
Playing saxophone naked and shit.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Oh man, yeah, that was fun. That's fun shit.
That was a fun one.
I mean, you lost because of my last pick. I mean, how can anyone vote against Hitler being a bad man?
It kind of sucks because you literally can't say shit about Hitler. Like. You're like, no, I have this one.
Yeah,
no,
but
it doesn't
but
matter. You said Hitler, and nothing tops Hitler.
Anyone who votes for you supports Hitler. Like that's the only thing I get.
Oh my god, dude!
That's the only.
Just because
thing
you
I'm seeing
said
here.
that, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose this challenge if anyone fucking votes. If anyone
That's true.
sees it.
That's true. No one has yet, so
it's okay.
We'll see.
We'll see.
In my own mind, I've won the last 3 or 4 weeks, so I mean, it's fine.
In your own mind, in my own mind, I win every week. People are gonna see Carol Baskin and be like, "Oh, he won."
Oh yeah, Carol Baskin and then Hitler, because they're comparable.
They are. They are comparable.
I don't know about that one. 6 million Jews, maybe
Yeah,
like 50 tigers. I don't know.
Joe Exotic. Come on.
Well, she
And
took
a
down
husband,
Joe Exotic.
And a husband in the septic tank.
Allegedly.
You know what? She didn't. Here's the thing. She hasn't gotten caught yet. Hitler got caught.
No, he didn't. He killed himself.
Yeah, he's a bitch. He killed himself.
What? That's a terrible excuse. Okay, so you're pro-Hitler is what I'm getting at here.
I am not pro-Hitler. Oh
which is fine. If you want to support him,
no,
that's fine.
I do not support Hitler.
But listen.
I am on the note. I do not support Hitler. Everyone listen. No Hitler. Bad Hitler.
He didn't make eye contact. He didn't make eye contact.
No Hitler. Bad Hitler.
Okay, there we go. That's better. I still don't believe you, but that's fine.
Oh my god, you suck.
All right, put it on a T-shirt. Michael is pro Hitler.
What did I say earlier? Dramatically.
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 Yeah. Which I still don't know what that means, but yeah, you said it. You said it out loud. Yes, dramatically and drastically, and you combined them. But other than that, it's just nonsense.
I love it. I'm super excited that I said that.
Hey, look, do you see what I have on?
Mayor of Containo.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. It's a Torn Between Two Brothers shirt.
Yes,
it was my favorite moment from the show. So look them up on YouTube, and you can watch all their shit. I think it was episode like 3 or something. Like it was way back there.
No, that was that's when I was on. That was episode. Yeah.
Was that your episode?
Yeah, that was.
Okay, so whatever episode Michael was on, I still haven't been on because we're in. Actually, I could be on right now because we're in quarantine. That would be even easier.
Yeah, you should ask him. I think it'd be great if you got on.
Hit me up, Torn Between Two Brothers.
Hit him up.
If you are brave enough.
Hit him up. You're not gonna hit him up.
I will, yeah. I will, sure.
No, I mean, they're not going to hit you up. But like,
probably not.
If we talk shit, they might just hit you up. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to do that. I feel like it'd be better to not talk shit, and then they'll be like, oh, yeah, we should have him on.
But I don't know.
What do I have to talk about? I got nothing. I'm not doing anything. All I have going on is I'm talking on this stupid thing.
Hey.
And drafting Hitler. Like, what?
Yeah, you did draft Hitler. You piece of shit.
It's the only time I'll be able to do it. So, I mean, I might as well.
The only time you'll ever be able to look at Hitler and be like, you're okay.
I should pick him. Yeah, I should pick him. This is a really good pick. Hitler, yeah. This is a great pick.
I'm pro-Hitler, says Jake. Do not take that as a soundbite.
I'm 100% going to take that as a soundbite. Thank you very much for that.
You're a piece of crap.
I mean, you said it, not me.
Yeah, but I said it because you told me to say it.
I didn't tell you to say anything. You're the one who was like, oh, you should vote for me, Michael, because I'm pro-Hitler, and you shouldn't vote for Hitler. He's not a bad man.
Yes, he is. He's a bad man.
All right, if you say so.
He's just as bad as you right now.
What? You're comparing me to Hitler?
Yep, I think you look like him. I think you guys are related.
I'm missing the middle part. I have everything else, but the middle part is missing. So I'm like anti-Hitler. I'm like the least Hitler ever.
I wanna tell everyone on file right now that Jake is Hitler's great grandson.
I don't even think I'm Jewish.
Yes, you are. I did the research.
Oh, wow. I'm glad that you did my 23andMe test instead of me.
I did a urine sample. He came over my house. I actually took some
And
urine.
I'm, like, not German either. So that he was a German Jew. So that doesn't... I'm none of those things.
Isn't that crazy? He was a Jew, but yet he has a fucking... The fucking odd... Like... The bitch-ass audacity to go and kill people.
Is this what we've resorted to? Just talking about Hitler and mattresses and... What have we become?
I've organized the apps on my desktop 17 times.
What does this podcast become without sports? What have we done? Dramatically changing everything.
We need sports, Jake.
I know, yeah.
Sports. I think we're going off the deep end here.
Oh, we're way off the rails.
I'm losing my goddamn mind.
It leads to good content, so I can't really complain.
I literally buy a 30 rack of beer and I say this isn't enough.
What are you gonna do? Do we have anything else to talk about? Or are we done? I mean, we've already resorted to nonsense.
I guess I'll just share stuff. I had to buy a new Xbox controller, so that's my share.
Cool, fantastic. I have nothing to talk about. I'm done. It's over.
I just hit the camera. My beat. Sorry, camera. Well, it's over. Not us, but still. A couple weeks from now, we'll have a lot more content, aka
maybe
the draft.
We'll have the draft, which will be big, yeah.
That'll be probably the most of the fucking podcast is the draft, because that's everyone's gonna need to.
Who knows?
Hear about it.
Who knows?
If it happens.
With how it'll happen, yeah. But with how this podcast goes, who the fuck knows what we'll talk about?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we plan to talk about Hitler, but it just happens.
Whatever you do, put literally anything but Hitler in the title. Anything else?
Oh, I know what I could say.
What?
Jake supports the most inhumane person on the world.
That's the longest title ever. That's terrible.
That's exactly why it needs to be long.
I'll just change it because I can.
I know you change every title so far because
they suck. They're terrible.
They are terrible. I don't know what to fucking write.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, anything but that. Don't put Hitler in it at all.
I won't put Hitler.
People need to discover what happened, what went down here.
One day someone's just gonna be fucking scrolling on YouTube, bored as shit, come across our podcast and find this Hitler video.
Find this one, just this one.
Me and you
won't watch any other ones.
Me and you are gonna be successful.
That won't happen.
Businesses. Someone's gonna find that, send it to our wife and children. They're gonna leave us, take everything, and we're just gonna hate our lives for the rest of the time.
And then I'll send them back the soundbite of you saying you support him. That'll be great. Because I'll have it for the rest of time.
You're the worst.
Yeah, I'm the villain. I'm the biggest villain.
Jake's the villain.
Pick me #1 on your next draft.
I'm #1 villain. Hello.
No.
All right. No villain. That's it. Podcast. Great episode. Jake, till next week. I have to play a new game. I gotta get.
Yeah, so you have something to talk about.
Don't worry. I'll play a new game. That's my goal. That's my mission.
We'll see if you actually do it, because you've said that many a times, and
I know,
you just haven't.
I'll just gotta pick one. I mean, I'm at like my wit's end here with video games, so hopefully I will pick one.
I support you in your future endeavors.
Thank you, Jake. I support you in yours.
Thanks.
All right.
I don't have any.
To all you cool cats and kittens out there, we love you. We hope you're staying safe. And just remember,
Hitler is bad.
Jake supports Hitler.